admiring the problem is where the issues exist inside of the ERP. Instead, we spend our time talking about the solutions in ways that we could really get after it. So the areas that we could perform. We identified that it was the system portion of KSSA where we could really impart ourselves as commanding officers to have the best impact and the best effect on positive change inside of our areas. So just a couple of notes here. One of the first things we've discussed, similar to the previous brief, was in planning, right? And to some degree, you've got to really come to understand that you are the master planner inside of the RS, that you have more experience planning from the very beginning of it to seeing it go through to completion, and really trust that process and your ability to influence that. I talked about the system in KSSA, and specifically I'm talking about removing those obstacles that could exist. Consider when is the time of your in briefs against when you're doing your course and speed, or when you're doing your Tuesday or whatever day conference call. And when they overlap, that's a systematic issue that you probably have that you can do some time and space deconfliction to improve procedures and processes inside of your RS as well. Just to remind you too, like imparting leadership and commandership, and remembering that leading is a language. And so the way that you describe and define your environment has a lot to do with how your force is going to operate, how it's going to respond to you as well. So just be careful and deliberate about the way that you communicate to your force and the way to move forward. And then our final point is that systematic recruiting actually does work, right? It does, and we're getting back to the basics, and that's not like a tagline, like follow it. And that means that you understand how this process works. You can impart the positive language in your unit, remove obstacles for your Marines, and really get after the problem set. Thank you.